March 9th, 2024. Well, it's 42 degrees out, and I'm going to do an oil change on the TR7 here. I usually do it on the driveway, but I have this patio back here, so I think I'm just going to leave it here. Some moss growing on this rug here. I'm just going to leave it here. It's going to rain in a few hours, but I think I can get this done. It's a little chilly out, 42 degrees. Okay, let's do it. All right, we're in the front of the car. Now, I just want to show you all the oil business is on the right side of the car. So there's the drain plug. See the drain plug? There's the oil pan. So the drain plug is on the right side. So I'm going to jack up the left side of the car. Now, the reason why I'm making a video about this is I could not find one online. So this is my second oil change in this car since I've owned her. So I'm using the canister style. I know I could convert to a spin-on, but I don't mind the canister style. It's a bit of a pain to get the gasket in there, but not too bad. So really quick, here's what I'm using. Wix canister type oil filter. Oh, I taped it shut. I'll take it out in a minute. I'm using 10W40. Good old 10W40 funnel. You don't need an oil filter wrench for this car. Just the ratchet, because I have the canister style oil filter. I know I could convert, but like I said, I have the ZDDP, but I only have a little in here, so I ordered one more of these. So during this video, you're not going to really, I'm only going to add this little drop, but when the new one comes in, I'm going to add about 2/3 of the bottle, okay, to the TR7. Okay, let's see what the filter looks like. Sorry, I don't know if I was recording, but here's what the filter looks like. Comes with 2 O-rings. Use the one that fits right in the groove on your motor. You don't want these twisting. Okay? So you just use one of these, whichever one fits properly. This is a Wix 51184 canister style. It doesn't have a top or a bottom, so it doesn't matter which way it goes in. Using the ZDDP, I'm going to use about 2/3 of it, but this one's out. I have it on order. It's coming in tomorrow or Monday. And I'm using 4.75 quarts. 4.75 quarts is what she takes when you do the oil filter change with filter. Okay, let's get to it. Alright, I have my jack situated here. I just put the battery on. I'm going to start it, let the oil get all warmed up. Then I'm going to jack it up and support it on this side. And then open up the drain plug, let all the oil come out of the TR7. She don't like starting in the cold, this car, but she's gonna have to. She proved me wrong. Second try in 41 degree weather, 42 degree Fahrenheit weather. Look at that. She's a good girl. Triumph number 7. Alright, let her warm up a little bit. Gonna jack her up and get that oil out. break or something. Carb likes to leak. Gotta tap it with a hammer. Sometimes my hand works. Come on, baby. That little, this happened the other day too. Alright, I'm going to shut this off and just tap this with a hammer to stop it from leaking. Alright, as you can see, gas is no longer coming out of the overflow. I had to hit this carburetor. I was just going like this, like this, like this. And that freed the inlet valve. So she's good now. Alright, the oil's warming up. Alright, she's jacked up pretty high there, as you can see. I use my scissor jack on the jacking point, and I have a jack stand under the main frame rail just in case this jack fails. She's tilted nicely. I have the right front tire chocked with a little chock. I have the left rear tire chocked. She ain't going anywhere. Okay, let's get to the front of the car and undo the oil plug. I loosened the cap so it'll drain faster. Let's see what size this oil plug is. Here's what the front looks like. You see the jacks. Here's my oil catcher. So you just push that back. Big oil plug. That thing's huge. I think that's like a 15/16. Well, we're gonna find out. All right, she's a 15/16, everybody. See that? That's a big mama. All right, she's loose. Let's see if I can hold the phone with one hand. Oh, she ain't that loose. Hold on. Move that out of the way. Okay. All right, there is a little plastic washer in there, so don't lose that. She's playing hard to get. She's playing hard to get. Okay. Probably got a little gunk in the threads. She's loose now, fellas. There we go. Second oil change since I bought her. All right. I'll let that sit there. Let that drain, and we're going to put the plug back in. And then we'll tackle the oil canister. Alright, I cleaned the drain plug. You don't have to. I just like getting the oil off of it. And the washer. And not much more coming out of this. So I'm going to put the drain plug back in. And then we're going to get the... where is she? Right there. There's the canister. That's next. I'm just kind of centering the washer. It's probably the wrong size washer on here. Alright, washer centered. Just gonna tighten this. Tighten that. Then we're good. Alright, apologize for rushing a little bit here. Wait, there's a bump. Hold on. Well, I hope you could see that. All right, the oil canister is a 9/16. Okay. As you could see, I didn't even tighten that much last time. All right. Now this whole thing's going to come down. Big mess. So I got to move my phone. Oh, there goes the oil. There goes the oil. Already. Okay. That's what it looks like. And there's a gasket up there. Alright, let me move my phone out of here. Okay. Alright, here's what the canister looks like, everybody. But guess what's still stuck on the car? The gasket. So here's what you have here. Like a... This holds a rubber washer, I think, inside. And looking down in here, let me put the light on here. Hold on. My hands are all oily. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's what that looks like. And inside here, so we're going to pull the filter out. It's like a spring in there. That's what the filter looks like. Plenty of oil for everybody to go around. So that's what the inside looks like. Don't lose any of these parts. And I'm going to use this pick to pick the gasket out because the gasket's still on the car. Very important. Do not forget to pick out the old gasket. Alright, let me get this off my picnic table here. So there's the old filter. It's the same one I'm using now. Okay, cut. Alright, just want to show you if I can get under here. Got my flashlight. Alright, that's what it looks like. See the old rubber gasket? Oh, I did a good job getting that in there. Okay. All right, so I'm going to use a pick to get that out. Where's my pick? Oh, here it is. I'm not going to show you this because it's a little hard. Just going to pick it out. All right, here's the old one. Now the hardest part about this job is you're gonna put your new oil filter in the canister here, okay? You put it in there. First you got to seat the gasket without twisting it, and magically it's just gonna stay there by oil suction. I don't use RTV or anything. Use what you want. Use the right gasket. Let's see which one that is. Looks pretty thick. This never leaked, so I did a good job last time. Hold on. All right, so it's definitely the thicker gasket, not this little thin one. Not this thin one. That's probably for a different car that uses the same filter. Okay. 51184. Now, okay, so I'm gonna stick the filter in here and then I'll show you. Okay, my camera shut off, I'm sorry, but the procedure is with one hand you're gonna push the canister up against the gasket. After you first place the gasket into the recess, you're gonna have to get it to stay in there somehow. Usually the oil just holds it. You could probably put some sticky stuff on there, but I don't use RTV or anything. Then you push the canister against the gasket and hold it. You got to push this up against the gasket and hold it. If you let go, the gasket's going to fall out. So while you're holding this, you're going to screw this in as tight as you can, this bolt in, as tight as you can. It's got a nice taper on it because they know it's going to be hard. You screw this against the canister. Then you're done. So this is the hardest part of this whole oil change right here. Or you could spend the $99 and get the spin-on adapter. Whatever floats your boat. By the way, that cotter pin holds the bolt in. It can't fall out. So they did us that favor. All right, let me get up here. Let me see what's the phone up. Alright, push that in there, guys. I don't know if you're seeing this, but the gasket's in, okay? So she's not falling out, okay? And here's my, and I'm gonna take my filter. Now you're working against some spring action here. There. Ah, you son of a bitch. Damn it. Alright, well that happens at times. Okay, hold on. Well, I almost had it. It's okay. Just do it again. Oh, I got it this time. Oh, there you go. Oh no, I think my hat fell on the camera. Okay, so for this bolt, instead of just winging it, I can, that bolt is 9 foot-pounds. And my torque wrench has a 1/4 inch drive, so I have to convert it to a 3/8, which is my 9/16. So here's a nice little kit I bought. There you go, 1/4 inch to 3/8. Alright. Then I got to set my wrench to 108 inch-pounds, because 9 foot-pounds times 12 is 108 inch-pounds. And then we're going to tighten up that bolt. Alright, she's set for 108. Basically, you got to go to the 100, and then you do 8. Don't get to 110, then you went too far, but this is 108. She's ready to go. This is the first time I'm using this new wrench. It's a gear wrench. Not sure if that's the model here. Let's see. 85060M. 85060M, and then it says 2112-33410. All right. So that's it, guys and gals. Let me just put this over here and hope it's in view. Tighten this bad boy. To 108 inch-pounds. It's nice to know you have it exactly right. Getting tighter. It's got to compress the gasket. Yeah, she's clicking. Okay. She clicked. Let's make sure. Yep. Not the greatest click on this thing, but you feel it. Not the most audible click. All right. We don't need that anymore. I'm gonna leave the car jacked up just to check for leaks. Just gonna dry that canister a little bit. Okay. Make sure you store your torque wrenches properly. This one, you're supposed to return it back to its minimum position. This way the spring's not under tension. You know, they're all different, so don't go by me. Go by what your torque wrench manual states. So I returned this down back to 30. This is a nice little gear wrench. So there's your cleanup right here, the old filter. So don't overfill it. I'm using a 5-quart jug here, and you have to put in 4.75 quarts. And I'm going to shake this up because additives tend to settle. Shake this up good. Okay, I got this coming in Monday. This one's empty. I'm going to just put a little bit in for now. This protects your camshaft, you know, from flat tappet motors. From where? From the tappets, because, you know, these don't have rollers in them. So I'm going to put about 2/3 in when I get this on Monday. There's a little drop in here from when I did my oil change on my Thunderbird, but I'm going to put it in. Okay. All right, I just poured. Well, there's a little drop left. I'll get that in there. A little bit of this in there. This stuff stinks. I don't know if you guys ever smell this, but pooh, it stinks. Got my funnel ready for the oil now. All right, you could see I have a 1.5 left here. I got to get it 1.5 quarts. Quarts is on the left. And I got to get it down to between the 0.5 and the bottom. That will be a quarter of a quart left, because I'm putting in 4.75 quarts. A little bit above a 1/2 quart on the left side. A little bit more to put in. Then I'm going to start it, let it run, and check for leaks. Okay, you can see she's got a quarter of a quart left, so car has 4.75 quarts. Let's start it and check for leaks. Before I check for leaks, I'm going to just lower the car a little bit so she's kind of flat. Put the cap back on already. There you go. She's a little bit up high now. I'm going to lower it. All right, he's on the ground. Time to check for leaks. Okay. Start her up. Dripping to you? I'll let it run a little bit. Alright everybody. Well, I was lazy today, but managed to get out here before the rain. So once again, you need a 15/16 for the drain plug, and a 9/16 for the filter canister, the filter canister housing bolt. I don't know why they call it a set screw in the manual. Must be a British thing, because a set screw in the States is like a bolt without a head. You know, like a little set screw with like an Allen, female Allen key hex in it or something. But they call it a set screw. A set screw in Britain, I guess, could be a bolt. This thing is purring like a kitten. Now notice my front carb isn't leaking anymore. I don't know why it does that. I changed the inlet valve in the float. If you look way down there, you could barely see the canisters right there. Let me see if I can get it. Hold on. There it is. Wait. Get edgy in. check. All right, and look, it's starting to, I see a few drops, so I got to get this puppy covered, put all my tools away. Just got all my stuff out. Let me cover everything before the rain. Okay, everybody. Thanks for spending the afternoon with me. Oh, incidentally, you can also shut your engine off. Wait for the oil to drain down, and then check the oil level on your dipstick if you want to just be extra safe. Okay, bye.